What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant playoff edition analysis on my Boston Celtics, who I love so much, eliminating the Orlando Magic in 5. And that was what I predicted, and that's what ended up happening. And let's have fun with talking about the game and how the Celtics are ready for round two as they wait for their opponent. They didn't even allow the Magic to get to 90 or 100 points, but we was able to get 120. We won this game 120 to 89. The Magic did come out playing the game the right way. They won the first quarter 27 to 23, and they won the second quarter 2. By the end of it, they were still leading, I should say. But they lost that second quarter 24 and 20 to 22. And then that third quarter, the Celtics just turned it on, hit that switch, and said, "We done playing around with these guys." And then they ended up going 36 to 13 in the third. And then they had another big fourth quarter where they was 37 to 27. And the game was basically over in the third, but they ended up piling up some more points because they had to. And now we can talk about the Orlando Magic. They led a lot of things right defensively. They scored the ball as good as they could. The Celtics have another level that they can hit that the Orlando Magic just can't. And Paulo Banchero played 30 minutes. He had 5 personal fouls. He was 6 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, finished with 19 points and 9 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive with 6 assists, 3 turnovers. He was a minus 15 and plus minus. This was a good game for him. He could have played better. He could have did more. They kept coming at him, and it was just a tough game for him. And Franz, you can say the same thing. He took a lot of shots, especially because Paulo wasn't on the court a lot, and he went 10 to 22, but he went 0-4 from 3. That's been a struggle for him, knocking down the 3 ball, but he still got to the free throw line and made all of them where he was 5 of 5. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. One of his rebounds was offensive with a steal. 5 personal fouls, a minus 23 and plus minus. He ended up having 25 points. I love what he was doing, driving and getting into the lane, trying to make some good decisions while he had the ball. And that's all he can do. And he's been able to do that for this whole season. So he's showing you that he can do it in the playoffs against the best competition. Same with Paulo. You just got to put more pieces around him to have more success in the playoffs included. Wendell Carter Jr., 5 of 10 from the field, did get blocked. So that hurt his field goal percentage a little bit, even though he still shot 50, but he was 0 of 4 from 3 and 2 of 4 from free throw line. That was bad, but he did get a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive with an assist, 2 steals, 1 personal foul, a minus 26 and plus minus. Corey Joseph played 20 minutes. He was 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive with 3 assists and 2 steals in a block. He had 1 personal foul. He was a +5 and plus minus. He was scoreless tonight, but he did do some good things. Like, he still was able to play make. He still played a little bit more defense than you think he would do. And that's all he did in those 20 minutes that he played, but it was better than nothing. And Pope, he finally was able to score again, but he still didn't get in double figures. So I just feel like he had a bad series in general, especially because he didn't shoot the ball that well even in this game. He played 30 minutes. He was 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover. He was a minus 18 and plus minus, and that was his series. He was just off and on and just couldn't get it on enough to not be considered off. Jonathan Isaac, 14 minutes. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound in the assist with 2 turnovers and a personal foul. He's a minus 8 and plus minus. He ended up having 5 points. And as long as he stays by that rim, he can use that length and that quickness to be able to finish. If not, he's going to have some trouble making it from the perimeter, and he did tonight. Tristan Da Silva got on the court, played 4 minutes. He was 0 of 1 from the field, but he still shot a 3 and missed it. That was his only field goal, no free throws. So he finished with 0 points, but he did have 3 rebounds and an assist. Also a turnover, but he finished as a +1. Gogo Pataze, 2 minutes. For him, he had 2 personal fouls, and that was it for his day, but he was a -7 by the time he left the court. Cole Anthony was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls. He was a -23 and plus, or -21 and plus minus. He only had 3 points. because of the free throw he made and the 2-point shot that he made. And Gary Harris was 101 from 3, and that was his only field goals, no free throws. 1 rebound, 1 assist, a minus 18 and plus minus 3 points. And Caleb Houston, 0-2 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts, 1 turnover, minus 10 and plus minus for him. Caleb Houston was, a guy that you thought he probably could do more, but he couldn't make a shot either. Anthony Black, 21 minutes, 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 of them offensive with a steal and a personal foul. He was a minus 16 and plus minus. He finished with the most points off the bench was 8, and he actually played the most minutes too with 21. Jed Howard got on the court. He was the last guy that needed to do that. He ended up having the best game besides Anthony Black. With 4 minutes played, he went 2 of 2 from 3, which was his only field goals. He took no free throws, but he finished with 6 points and a personal foul, but he finished as a +1 and plus minus. Also, 33 of 88, 37% from the field as a team, 8 of 38, 21% from 3, and 15 of 22, 68% from the free throw line. If you're going to shoot that poorly, you're going to get blown out. Just as simple as that. 15 offensive rebounds, 44 total, 19 assists, 7 steals, 2 blocks, 9 turnovers, 20 personal fouls. And then the Boston Celtics, they ended up playing everybody besides Xavier Tillman, and Jason Tatum led the way with 35 points, 10 of 16 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 11 of 11 from the free throw line. He had it going, and he flat out dominated this game from inside and outside. And he even was diming up his teammates, knowing exactly where they're going to be on the court and finding them when they was open and ready to score. 8 rebounds, 35 and 10 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 34 and plus minus. Al Horford, 4 or 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 28 and plus minus 9 points for him. He did what he's supposed to do. No Drew Holiday. He's going to compete defensively. He's going to make things hard. He's going to find teammates. He's going to hit open shots for the most part, and that's all we asked him to do. Porzingis played 21 minutes. They rested him as quick as they could. 3 of 8 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 personal foul, +7 and plus minus for him. He also finished with 9. We didn't see him enough. He didn't have a chance to do too much. But when he was out there, he was doing some good things defensively, standing in front of guys, forcing guys to stay on the perimeter a little bit more and rebounding the basketball a little bit. Could have did a little bit more, but he also did make a 3, and he also was able to score closer to the rim, which you also like to see too. So it was a good game for Porzingis for the minutes that he played and the opportunities that he had. Derek White went 2 of 6 from the field and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line and 1 of 1 from the free throw line, but he got 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal with a turnover with 3 personal fouls. He was a +8 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. And then Jaylen Brown played 32 minutes. He was 9 of 18 from the field, took the most shots on the team, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 of his offensive with 3 assists, and 2 turnovers with 3 personal fouls. He was a +11 and plus minus. He finished with 23 and hit some big shots and made some plays that kept them in the game and helped them keep the lead at some points, depending on where it was in the game. But just another good game from him. This is what we expect him to do at this point when he's on the court. And Baylor was 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 personal foul. He's a -1 and plus minus for 3 points. Torrey Craig made a 3. That was his only field goal. He had a turnover and a +2 and plus minus with 3 points. Sam Hauser was blazing off that bench, 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, a +17 and plus minus 10 points. Luke Cornett, 3 of 3 from the field, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, +23 and plus minus. He ended up having 9. I love what he did in the paint. I love what he did rebounding the ball and doing some good things, defensively by just using that big body in them hands to be able to create disruptions or interruptions too. Kata, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 assist, -1 and plus minus. He only had 4. Peyton Pritchard got in double figures because he played 25 minutes and took 8 shots, but he made 4 of them, so half. That's good to see. 2 of 4 from 3. That was also nice. 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a plus 29, and plus minus he had 10 points. J.D. Davison, 0-3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 was offensive with 2 assists, a -1 and plus minus. Jordan Walsh, 4 minutes, 1 assist, a -1 and plus minus for him too, but he didn't score or do much besides getting that assist. And other than that, it was 43 of 76, 56% from the field, 13 of 24, 54% from 3, 21 of 24, 87% from the free throw line, 38 rebounds, 30 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 11 turnovers, and 18 personal fouls. The Celtics, man, they turned it on at the right time and was able to get the results that they wanted, which was the win. I love what they did. Orlando was tough, man. They got size, they got length, they got athleticism. They very physical. They come at you, and we had to match that energy to be able to get this win. And we just had to make our shots. And once we start making our threes, we can beat anybody because we love them. We take them. We live and die by them sometimes. But we are a team that shows that if you can't lock us up, if you can't make it tough, it's going to be a hard time to beat us 4 times. And the Celtics was able to lose 1 game, but they didn't take it too seriously because they handled their business in 5 games. So I love that, and I'm happy about it. And I can't wait to see what happens in the future for the Celtics as they already won their round. And now I can't wait to see who is our opponent and see how that's going to go also. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage. So if you love that type of stuff, I got over 3,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch already. Plus I upload videos each and every day about NBA basketball, and this is a perfect channel if you love that type of stuff. Other than that, hope you guys had a blessed day. Hope you guys did your thing. Hope y'all been enjoying the weekday grind so far, staying positive, getting your rest, and also having a little fun in there while still handling your business. Other than that, you can follow my social medias on my channel, and you can see some other things I like to do besides NBA only content. I also have my email on my channel if you want to mention me for any other reason that you want to do on other platforms. Other than that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay happy, y'all continue to do whatever y'all have to do in this world, and make sure you continue to put analysis in there. Let's continue to try to make 2015 a day of the past and the present just more better and more vivid and more beautiful. 4K era. And let's just focus on that, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I need you guys to continue to do what y'all do, and we'll continue to do what I do, that we'll continue to do what we do, and that's make Analysis Playground one of the best places for basketball, if not the best, depending on who you ask. And that's all I can try to do each and every day. Other than that, proud of my Celtics. We got it done. We handled our business, and we can continue to go for another championship. It was going to be a little controversial. It's going to be a little tough, but we know that we done had a tough series last year, and we still was able to beat everybody. Now we have to have that same mentality, if not a better one, going into the next couple series. That they know we have a target on our back. They know we're trying to do a different type of strategy by keeping guys rested, keeping guys healthy as much as we can, trying to control that as much as we can while still trying to give it our all and play our best players to be able to win the best way we can too. Other than that, I'm gone. See y'all later today, basically. And peace out. Love y'all, and gone.